Hey everybody, we're back with Steven Universe, and this episode is Serious Steven. So what did you think of this one?
I'm starting to get bored of this.
I guess.
That's the problem with these episodes, is that's the thing. On one hand, it's good they're quick. On the other hand, they go by and everything just feels inconsequential. Also, this was episode 8.
Oh yeah, it was. Well, it feels inconsequential for now, but because I'm looking back at it from later on, I can actually notice interesting things like the murals in the Pyramid Temple actually match up with some gem history that I know about. So it's interesting world building. It is.
Okay.
It was kind of interesting.
So far, the show doesn't seem to have a world. Everything's just a random episode with random stuff.
Yeah, it's not until we get like near the end of season 1 that we really get some consistent stuff leading into each other.
I get now. It really does feel like Code Lyoko.
Yeah, like Code Lyoko. Most of season 1 is inconsequential.
That's the other problem I had with this episode. Is this episode is only involves the main 4 characters, and other than occasionally Steven, every other character is more enjoyable than the main 4.
Yeah, I guess so. Steven was quite childish in this episode.
Yeah, he came off annoying in the most part.
But then in the end, it turned out to be him that figured out the temple.
Well, that's the way it always is. He does something dumb, it turns out to work.
Yeah. Just by saying it's just like the teacups, he realized it was all spinning.
I guess. I still don't get the connection. Sure, it spins, but how does that tell you to smash the centerpiece?
To see what's underneath.
That had nothing to do with a teacup ride.
Yeah, I guess. Look, it made sense to them.
I guess? I guess I gotta remember this is a kid's show.
Yeah, and it's season 1.
And it's a kid's show.
Yeah. But, we see a bit about, Steven's relationship with the gems, especially in these early episodes. When he's childish, they're kind of entertained by him, I guess.
No, they weren't. They were annoyed by him.
Didn't look like it to me.
They were just as annoyed as we were.
No. Pearl was, like, watching him be silly and was, she seemed kind of entertained. Like when you watch a little kid do stuff. Can't help but smile.
Depends what the stuff is.
I guess. But I liked the consistency when it comes to, for example, animation. Like, after Steven's hair got caught on fire, he retained that burned bit throughout the entirety of the episode.
That is one thing I always love, especially in animation. A lot of animated stuff would forget to do that.
Or like, after Pearl starts hitting the ice block, when it cuts away from her, we can still hear her hitting it.
No, I love the fact that they kept her frozen for so long. That's the thing. She seems to be the best at the background jokes, like in episode 2 with the moon.
Yeah. Yeah, Amethyst does a lot of cool things in the background. But other than that, there's not much of interest to talk about in this episode. Yeah, we got a song, but it's not really something to talk about. It's just Steven being silly.
That wasn't a song, that was just annoying.
Yeah. Which just shows sometimes he is still a bit of an annoying kid.
Also, it turned out to be the exact opposite of what I thought. Because at first I thought this was going to be like the Tower episode, in the sense that he has something nobody cares for and then it's useful. Except the ukulele played no part whatsoever.
Yeah, I guess so. It was just there to highlight that he's just a kid. He wants to bring his favourite thing along and he doesn't realise that, it's not really the place for that.
Yeah, except with the Tower episode, that actually turned out to be useful.
Yeah.
Or at least had a purpose. Here, it doesn't show up again until the end. And it's just for a silly joke at the end.
Yeah. I agree. It wasn't that great. I remembered it as being bad. It's
But you also just said it was better than you remembered.
yeah, like I never really rewatch it just for fun, but I'm starting to notice that it can be okay for rewatching.
I can't imagine binge watching this show. I'd be in the amount of reviews we've done. I could have binge watched that show in an hour.
Well,
That's how short it is.
well, the thing is, when I first got into the show, they were up to season 5, episode 18, and they were stuck on that for a while because took them a while to release the rest of season 5. So I basically binged most of the show. I just
Wait,
sat
how much
there.
of that? What are they on now?
Well, the show's over, and there's 6 seasons
Oh god.
plus a movie.
Oh god.
Yeah, just wait till you get to the movie. You'll have to watch the whole movie.
Oh well, how's that any worse than us covering the crossovers in the Arrowverse?
Yeah, that'll be like a movie.
That'll be hell, and that'll probably be very long reviews too.
Yeah, we'll have so much to write down.
Oh, I can't wait. But that'll be a very long time for both those things.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you think of the Steven Universe movie.
That's okay. There's plenty of Arrowverse shows you haven't seen at all.
Yeah,
And now you've got a reason to both watch them and not watch them. Because you can not watch them, that way you can be blind.
yeah. But is there anything else we can say about this episode?
There's nothing to say. That's the problem with these episodes is they go by so quick we can't really say much other than, okay, a thing happened. Stephen was either funny, annoying, or both. Occasionally we made a good character.
Yeah.
That's
and
another thing. Any episode where when we have characters who aren't the main four is usually better.
Yeah. That's why season 2 is my favourite season, because most of the episodes in there actually add something to the story.
Well,
We'll see that when we get to it.
yeah, I know. But sometimes I wish we could take a break from Steven and watch something else.
We still need to give a number for this episode.
4.5. It's
Yeah.
very slightly below average.
I'll give it a 5.
Average, that's the thing, I can't just say everything was average, because Stephen was more annoying than the show. I don't know. On one hand, he was annoying. On the other hand, there were 2 good moments in the episode. Both of them is just background humor. But then again, that's the whole point of this show.
I guess so.
I'll stick with a 4.5.
Yeah, I'll just go for 5. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's average.
Yeah.
And with that, I guess we're done with this one. See you next time.
Yep.